And without further ado, I'm quite excited to introduce our next speakers. Polly and Patrick have come from Sheffield. They are school strikers, and we're excited to join them on the 20th of September.
Hi, I'm Patrick. Wait, I'm just going to take the mic. Right. Hi, I'm Patrick. I'm a youth striker from Sheffield, and I'm heavily involved with the UK School Climate Network. I just want to say thank you to the SWP for holding this event. I feel like it's been a really positive event, and I've just loved it. But yeah, now I'm going to speak. The current state of the world is dire. We know this. Not only are we facing a rise of right populism and fascism across Europe and the world, not only are we facing attack after attack on the public sector that we fight so hard to keep, and not only are we in the midst of a housing crisis where working people are struggling to put roofs over their heads and food on their plates, but we are also facing the devastating effects of climate breakdown. The climate crisis is going to bring flooding, wildfires, extreme weather events, and a lack of resources, and in the process displace millions of people. It is quite easy to think about this and lose hope, to feel scared and angry, and over the last few years, I know many of us have. That's why the youth strikes are so important. We have taken that anger, that fear and worry about our futures, and turned it into a force for change. We have brought hope back. Now, the question is no longer can we stop climate change, it's how soon can we do it. For years, the mainstream ideas about climate change have dominated. They have told us that it's the fault of ordinary people, and that the only way to solve it was to lead an eco lifestyle in which you use a bag for life or cycle more. We now know that this is bullshit. No more will we let giant corporations try and pin the blame on us. We know who the real enemies are. They are the CEOs of the fossil fuel industries who collect trillions of dollars in government subsidies. They are the billionaire investors who own the top 100 companies and are responsible for 71% of carbon emissions. But now we are strong and we are organized and we are ready to fight them. But we cannot fight them on our own. Although the student strikes have been a fantastic display of radical consciousness, they are not enough. Our actions have been amazing in raising students' political understanding, but we must now move to build a genuine workers' movement. We understand that it is those who have the central role in production of wealth in this society who are the greatest factor for change. And so it should be them who are out on the streets with the students, standing in solidarity with us. That is why we are calling for a general strike for the climate on the 20th of September. A year ago, this was unimaginable, but the actions of students have changed that. Political struggle has raised our consciousness. The actions of the students have shown us the power that we all have. We must take the energy and momentum of these movements, and we must use them to push for real, radical system change. The 20th of September is just the start. Even if we only get 1 or 2 hour stoppages in most workplaces, we will then have the confidence to move forward, to build for the next strike, and the next strike, and the next, and the next, and the next, until we get the system change, not climate change. Almost 100 years ago, Rosa Luxemburg said, "We have a choice, socialism or barbarism," and that is as true today as it was then. If in the fight for the climate justice, we are not fighting for the rights of refugees, the rights of workers, and the rights of all oppressed people, then there is no point in fighting at all. So when they want to let climate refugees drown in the Mediterranean, we oppose them. When they want to cut wages and living standards, we oppose them. When they are destroying the planet for their own gain, we oppose them. So let us stand as the workers of today and the workers of tomorrow, and let's fight for a better, safer future for everybody.